Game on. Gretchen?
Thank you, Steve. The teachers union probably doesn't want you to see this. Their own members supporting Wisconsin Governor now, Scott Walker.
People are looking at it in the short term, and if people would take a second and look at the whole big picture, where Wisconsin was, where we are, and where we can possibly go, I think all of the fighting would stop.
It's like anything else. I mean, you only have so much money coming in. And, you know, if we're looking to really, truly use that money, and we want to use that for kids, then we need to put our money where our mouth is and use it for kids.
My guest right now, Tracie Happel, one of the many Wisconsin public school teachers that you saw in that ad. You were the first one that we saw. Good morning to you, Tracie.
Hi, good morning.
I know you are a teacher. You're part of the union, but you are supporting Governor Scott Walker. Why?
Two main reasons. He got us out of a significant deficit, and we currently have a pretty good surplus going right now. And then second, with the things that he's doing for our schools through the Act 10 reforms.
And are you a mom as well? Do you have kids in the public school system?
I do. I have two children in the public school system.
So you have a vested interest besides being a teacher yourself. But what are your hopes and dreams for your kids in the public school system, your own children?
You know, I just want them to be challenged and to get a great education so they can go on to college and live out their dreams. And I think with things going on the way they are right now, that's what's going to happen for them.
So that you're meaning if Scott Walker wins the recall today. I know that you had
Yes.
the opportunity when you were signing up or re-signing up for the union this past year to either accept or decline, although there was not an actual line to say that you would decline being in the union, but you wrote it in, is that correct?
I did. Well, first of all, we never had a choice to be in the union. It was always, if you want to be a teacher, you're in the union. That's it. But this year, because of everything, the Act 10 and the things going on, now we have to sign up to be part of the union. And when I got my form, I was so surprised there was not a decline box. It was just, here, sign up and take my money in this manner. And I thought, no, this is not going to happen. And I just took a marker and wrote decline on it.
So what happened after that?
Nothing. I gave it to my union rep, and the end. That was it. It was great to write it on there. It felt really good, and I took it home and I showed my family. But other than that, nothing. So
it's interesting because this is a different union right now in Wisconsin, but I want to show our viewers some numbers because in March of 2011, another union, the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, had 62,818 members. Fast forward to February of 2012, a year later, and had dropped to 28,745 members. Do you believe, Tracie, that that was because that union had free choice to either accept or decline, different from the teachers' union as it stands right now?
I do. I truly believe that. I think a lot of people don't want to be forced to be part of something. Maybe they'll change their mind later. Maybe something will happen. I don't know. But I think not having a choice is not what people want.
Finally, you had a chance to live overseas for some time. You lived in China, a country that doesn't have the same freedoms as the United States of America. What did you learn from that experience, and how do you relate it to what's going on in Wisconsin?
Well, being in a country where we don't have freedoms is in a world completely different, and you have to experience it to really understand it, I think. And if Governor Walker's not reelected and the unions continue to thrive, I see a lot of freedoms and choices for teachers, for Wisconsin, for people who live in the state to be taken away. It's not going to get as extreme as communism, but those choices will slowly go away, and it's not a fun place to be. It's not what we want for Wisconsin.
Not always a popular stance to be a teacher in Wisconsin right now, fighting against the union and supporting Governor Scott Walker. Tracie Happel, we appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Coming up on Fox and Friends.